Authenticity lived in physical marks, a brushstroke's pressure, vocal crackles on a recording, or ink bleeding through paper grain. These were signs of life that could not be faked without being caught. But with digital reproduction and algorithmic mimicry, we've learned to separate the body from the signal. A machine can now forge hesitation in speech, replicate handwriting with micro, level pressure shifts, or add just enough film grain to make us think we're watching a real moment. Benjamin warned that mimic the signs of life without ever being alive. The original no longer exists in any meaningful sense. What remains is an endless loop of copies, each one trying to look like the first. And we accept them because they pass the test. They look real enough. We've lost not just the aura, but our ability to distinguish between what was once and what only pretends to be.
The first electronic computers of the 1940s were not merely machines. They were intellectual breakthroughs that redefined.
Roland Barthes once described a photograph as carrying an unforgeable that has been. It's not just a picture. It's proof that something truly existed in time and space. He called this quality the punctum, the detail that pricks the viewer with truth they can't question. But what happens when a machine can generate images so convincing we no longer know if they ever were? The photograph was once the last word on reality. Now it's just another guess from an algorithm. What we are left with is a simulation of authenticity, a performance of the past that no longer needs to be true. If every image can be faked, then all memory becomes suspect. The algorithm doesn't just question what was, it replaces what could have been. Barthes' punctum now points not to truth, but to illusions. And we are left staring at the void, where the original used to be.
बहुत मजेदार बात हुई है। एंथ्रोपिक ने एक ब्लॉग लिखा है, ठीक है। एंथ्रोपिक ने चेतावनी दी है, एंथ्रोपिक कह रही है एआई को रोको। मतलब जिसने पूरी दुनिया की नाक में दम किया, ये बना के, अब जैसे कहते हैं ना, जिन आपने बाहर निकाल दिया, अब आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि जिन को वापस कैसे डालना है। एंथ्रोपिक, और ये बहुत मेरे ख्याल से आज की सबसे बड़ी ग्लोबल डेवलपमेंट है। ये कल रात को ब्लॉग आया है। एंथ्रोपिक ने कहा है कि एआई जल्द खुद को इतना अच्छा बना।
By using a switch, the composer can instruct the computer to play the melody backwards. or upside down. He can change the pitches, he can play loudly or softly, or fast and slow.
Neil Postman warned in Technopoly that technology doesn't just change our tools, it redefines reality itself. He argued machines don't just process data. They rewrite the language we use to understand life, death, even love and sin. When we hand over judgment to algorithms, what we're really doing is letting them decide how truth should look. This isn't just efficiency anymore. It's a new kind of authority, built on simulated signs that make fictions feel real. The machine doesn't lie, but it decides which version you see. An AI ethicist at Anthropic admitted on CNBC, they're worried the same minds that built these systems could also be their victims. That's not just caution. It's a confession of power without control. We've created something that can mimic doubt, hesitation, even artistry. But in doing so, we've blurred what it means to be real. If a machine can convincingly simulate the past, why trust the original? The danger isn't just fake news. It's a world where originals are obsolete. In the 90s, we believed machines could only do what they were programmed to do. But now we expect them to feel, to think, to create. We're not just using algorithms, we're worshipping their outputs. The new technopoly requires us to believe in the fiction of machine-made origins. If a deep fake feels like history, it becomes history. Efficiency was supposed to make life better. But what we got is a system that sells fictions as facts.
These are qualities that have always been the most difficult for artists to create by hand.
We used to value the real, not just for what it was, but for how it resisted copying. But now, when the fake looks authentic enough to fool us, we ask not if something is true, but if it feels real in just the right way. The original dies when authenticity becomes performance. What matters isn't substance anymore. It's simulation that carries meanings. The algorithmic arms race between faking and catching is not a battle to be won. It's the market itself. The death of the original isn't an error. It's how platforms like Instagram monetize our trust in illusions. We don't just tolerate fakes anymore. We pay for them, curate them, build relationships with them.
है